Hello everyone, welcome to this next game of Disorder vs TXG. We are starting a little bit late due to the stream delays, but we have just seen TXG take out round 1. My name is Max and I'll be casting with Joy.
Hello.
Ready to take this, ready to continue. Sorry about the technical delays. TXG with the full buy here, they're looking like they're going to try to run it down A with Vanilla lurking up mid. TXG onto that A site. Surf getting that first kill, Glitch with the Outlaw, taking it back against Recoil. Plant looking to go down, Aryan getting a kill with the Bulldog.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Aryan getting a second, Zerf with his second. Now Glitch looking like he is going to want to flank here. Holding angles. What can Disorder do here? 2v3.
One enemy remaining.
Vanilla gets the kill. Procane 1v3 doesn't have the weapon upgrade, and that'll be Glitch finishing it off. And a round win too. TXG.
He knows that Killjoy's tricks. Wait, he knows mine. Finally, challenge. Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade.
TXG looking like they're going to go A again. Same thing as before, Vanilla with the orb mid working every single round. But this time... they have the weapon upgrades, Disorder does. So defending will be much easier. Vanilla already up to Bucket's aware, Bucket cannot connect with the bullets. Recoil getting a kill on the other side of the map. Vanilla getting a second, and that'll be some pulls to rotate for Disorder. Weapon upgrade for Vanilla. Plant will go down.
Spike planted.
TXG. Not a lot of time here. Recoil getting on the defuse. 3v2, not on the bomb. Recoil, very, very low. Bullets can't connect here. Iron, can't do anything. Recoil will just stick that bomb extremely low. And won't even be able to survive. What a great round there. Hey Joy, what did you think about that round?
Very unfortunate compared to their second round, but even starting with the first round and the slow spread default was incredibly strange. But it worked, but coming in the third round, another solid A push, they just weren't able to continue on with that. Disorder held A site quite well and rotated quickly.
Well, it looks like TXG are going to go for a B push here now. They've orbed mid, but you see that Vanilla has kind of adapted his playstyle and he isn't actually going to lurk anymore. But they've got 3 in mid. They are so scared of that Viper lurk. Pushing up B here. They're just contacting up space. Disorder, they look like they're aware of it. Already 3 on B side. No one on A. A is completely free. Plant is going to try to go down. Cage still doing Nano Swarm, trying to stop the plant. It is good for it.
Toxins going up.
Unaware, Spike is down in the middle of site.
Spike is here.
And this is such an unfortunate situation for TXG. Although the wall will be going down. Toxin screen down. We do see Boss in mid, he's holding that space. Multi with the kill on Recoil, Jet v Jet. Vanilla will try to get the bomb down. Viper Nano Swarms will take out Vanilla. there will be a 3v4. Glitch getting the enormous kill on Bucket. 2v4 here. What can Disorder do?
Last player standing.
2 players yellow, 1 player main. Sheriff in hands. Procane looking to clear out yellow here. Is spotted. Aryan just playing time. Absolutely toying with them. Getting the kill. And that was a brilliant round, when you say there, Joy.
That was great, yeah. Disorder had a little difficulty holding B side there. I think they were a little too far back. Trying to keep them off that plant spot. But getting that plant down for a second time, fantastic. By TXG.
Fantastic. They are... You saw that round that the Vanilla didn't actually lurk mid, and they had 3 players mid, and Spike was dropped in the middle of the site, so a bit of an odd round, but still TXG were able to convert. Recoil looking to grab the ultimate orb here, so that they have...
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Thrash coming in, detains Bucket, and Multi able to get Zerf getting the trade onto Multi. Thrash stuck in the middle of sight. And look at this. Procane is already up mid. But completely unaware, Vanilla. Taking the trades, traded out. 3v3 here. TXG looking like they're going to hard run B. Gecko wingman going down. Aryan swinging out, getting the kill on Recoil. Foz with the trade. Beautiful trades coming in here. Killjoy lockdown coming out. Silent PH getting the kill on Zerf. Trying to kill the Killjoy turret. Waiting for this lockdown to go down. No one detained. Foss 1v2. Silent PH looking like he's gonna run down kitchen here. What can Foss do? 1 player main, 1 player behind. Taps the bomb. And time is just not in favor.
1 enemy
He
remaining.
gets the kill on Glitch. Silent PH able to convert. Beautiful trades that round. You could see it was just trade after trade there, Joy.
That's fantastic. Very unfortunate, some of the angles that they're peeking these corners. They're unfortunately missing their enemies and just getting taken out in the back. We did see the Viper smoke again in mid, just conditioning them to keep an eye on it, but they didn't fall for it that time.
Exactly that. You will see Disorder on the half-by here.
Get out of my
Recoil
way.
with the hero rifle.
Scanning ahead.
Recoil pushed up here. They know they need that kill, but Glitch
Deploying drone.
on the other side of the map. We haven't seen it. They're pushing A. It looks like we're looking at the lurk here, but they're gonna push up A here, and it looks like they're probably going to finish A. Multi getting the kill on Foss, unaware to the second, but Glitch able to trade out.
1 enemy remaining.
Multi whiffs the knives, classic in hands, and what a beautiful round. The hero rifle wasn't able to do much that round. Pretty standard round there, Joy.
Yeah, Recoil stuck in a tight spot in the back there. Unfortunate late move over to A site, but I think they did have a hunch that Silent was slowly creeping up B. Just wanting to make sure they didn't take over.
Exactly that. TXG looking like a bit of a more default 0-2-3. Now look at this, Recoil's already pushed completely up the main. Multi with the operator in hands. Can Recoil actually... Boss looking like he's aware to it though. Silent PH taking down Recoil. And that's 3 of their players mid. And Recoil was untradeable in that position there. Foss getting the kill on Glitch, that's a trade. And Glitch looking a little bit too aggressive there. Vanilla sitting in tube here. Are they aware? If you look
Gun
here,
here.
Procane's utility is just not down anywhere. One nano swarm to prevent the plant, but I don't know if it'll be enough to stop this 3-player TXG push, especially with Vanilla pushed up mid. Turret spotted. Nano swarm goes down. Vanilla gets the kill. One we've been talking about. And Silent getting the kill on Procane there. Bucket able to trade out Vanilla, getting a little bit too aggressive there, and both players will be trying to take this from Snowman. Slowly creeping inside, Multi looking to try to get the edge on these players. Bucket spotted, taken down with the op. Zerf below the site. Bullets couldn't connect. Silent, yeah, he's just gonna spam them down. Great round there.
There are some slow starts coming from TXG getting onto site, but once they get there, it's it. They can't. Discord can't get back on. Disorder, sorry.
Multi with the op. We thought it was an interesting buy when it first happened, but I guess it kind of made sense, I guess, especially with the 2k there. Now it looks like Disorder will be on a half buy, but Bucket will be buying the hero rifle this round. You would think that they would try to use their Viper's Pit here.
Nowhere to run!
Rift, Hunter's Fury, Silent PH connecting to recoil, already low. Multi pushing in. Operator in hand, this is an entry. Viper's Pit goes down. And what can they do? What does this order do in this situation? Exactly not that. Zerf can't connect with the bullets. Iron getting 2. Foss left in a 1v4. Only so much you can do with the Sheriff in hand. 4 players and a Viper's Pit down. This is not a situation I want to be in. Not even a gun to save. Iron taking down Foss with the 3k. Absolutely brilliant.
Unfortunate for Vanilla there with, Multi there with the op. Stuck in backside. Too close to quarters, I reckon.
TXG.
Right here.
3 players A, 1 player mid, and 1 player in their spawn.
Revealing area.
Dizzy spotting one out. Operator not able to connect.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Welcome Glitch back to the game, coming out of attacker spawn.
Right here.
Foss thinks they've spotted one mid, but actually there is absolutely nothing. They're gonna 3 walk up A. Now, the call to rotate should be coming in here for TXG. They've almost gotten the entirety of B site. Zerf, Snowman, Vanilla not aware to it. Rotates coming in, and you will see here that Multi will just hold on to that A site. Zerf, the bullets connect. What is happening on A site with Glitch Skull killing Zerf? Multi connecting onto Bucket. Rotates are going A, but they're on B site.
Spike down B.
These players, they are really, really wanting to take out Multi. Almost spotted them. Procane. What a timing. Multi is still walking up A. Recoil. What am I watching? Both players with the op. What is this? Oh my goodness gracious me. Recoil. Multi, you cannot be doing that. All 3 players will crunch on to recoil here. Glitch. What a beautiful op kill there. Holy. And both players hunting recoil down. They do not want that op saved. 1 bullet left in the op. They just have to be together. Recoil pushing up. 76 health points. And that'll be another round to TXG.
Fortunate Recoil, he got away with the op, and most of his team can buy, so should be looking good for them. Unfortunately, mostly half shield.
Now we don't see multi buying, going for another op, even though they can afford it. They want to reclaim that op from Recoil, but Recoil's just going to push up without a care in the world. Viper's pick going down on A, but little do they know they're 5 pushing up B. No lurks down mid, Zerfa knows it. Rotates are coming through. Dizzy out, Multi's on top of yellow. Pushing in, Wingman going down for the plant. Nano Swarm can't get there in time. Spike goes down. Recoil getting the much needed kill on Multi. And the KJ lockdown from Procane will go down. It does. That'll clear out the entirety of site. Except the attacker Killjoy ultimate will come down as well. Hunter's Fury as well. Dizzy blinding. Mosh pit, 3 players yellow. Procane bullets connect. Vanilla, Surfer. Procane getting the second recoil with the kill on Silent. And what a retake there. We had brilliant.
That's fantastic. Unfortunately, the use of 3 ults there, just to get back their control of site and keep them out so they could defuse. But that's alright, if they need to do that, why not?
Exactly right. Recoil will keep that op, and it actually looked like Glitch Skull, the KJ, will op this round. And will op mid. Will Procane be aware? Or mid kind of stopping that. What is that shot, Procane? You can't be doing that. Glitch. Kill with the op. Killjoy vs Killjoy, and Zerf is put up mid. All 4 players of TXG are pushing up A here. Foss, Aldrone being invested. Multi getting tagged. Glitch with the op. Ready to punish any player that peek. Whoa, not Foss apparently. That is a beautiful shot from Foss. Zerf has been spotted in mid by Multi. And they're just looking to play contact, trying to get a pick. Iron, bullets connect. Not the first time, but second time is good for it. Zerf is up B. The real fight is with Iron and Recoil. Off, not good for it. Bucket getting tagged by Dizzy. They look like they're going to want to attack the A side here, but Multi's just in their spawn.
Down A.
No, but how?
1 enemy remaining.
1v1, Spike not down.
30 seconds left.
85 HP. It's Bucket's name. Multi! Can't connect. What a round there. And that'll be Disorder's third round.
In the half.
It's good, they're getting them back. The Multi moved straight up mid there. They did not expect that in the slightest. That was great.
Placing sentry.
I think Multi wanted to track down Zerfa there, but Zerfa ran to B and then with the From the Shadows able to connect. That's another round for Disorder.
Get out of my way!
Recon bolts traded on A here. Recoil, dash popped. Multi, what a kill! Knives immediately popped. And the calls to rotate already going down. They don't know the Zerf is pushed up here, do they? Bullets going out. Zerf is aware that Vanilla's pushed down A. 3 players from TXG up B off that kill. Oh, Silent just isn't aware to it. Glitch with the trade, but what more can you do? Vanilla's pushing up A. It looks like Foss is slightly aware to it, but looking away, Vanilla's got a timing here. Spike isn't even going down B, and Zerfa. Kill on Glitch. Zerfa You can't do that. Vanilla's just, I don't know, in their spawn. That's fine too. Foss unaware. Recoil. Do they know? Whipped out. Foss trading, and it is a 1v3 for Iron. This man, what can he do? Not much, apparently so. And that, my friends, is a 4th round to Disorder, and somehow this half went from pretty bleak to Disorder to an 8-4 half. Joy.
Yeah, they started off a little slow, unfortunately, but that's alright. They got back, got 4 rounds. I assume they're gonna do some big damage on the attack half.
Exactly that. Pistol round buys. You can see that Foss has opted to buy Recoil or Sheriff so that Recoil is able to afford Sorry, what is going on? Foss has bought Light Shield, Recoil has bought a Sheriff. Look with the Sheriff in hand as well. Disorder looking like they're wanting to go for more of a Sheriff play.
Revealing area.
Silent DH. Bullets can't connect. Zerfa. Procane. Bullets can't connect with Silent. What an unfortunate whiff. Procane is down to about half health. Recoil. Multi. Recoil good for the hit. Put down to 45 HP though. Minute left on the clock. The pivot to be here. Players from TXG already rotating. They're known to it. But can they get there in time is the question. Toxin screens down. Nano Swarm will go in to delay the plant. Zerfa. Bullets connect for Iron. Spike still isn't down with 40 seconds left. And they've got a 3 on site. Bucket trying to plant bait out the mollies.
Here.
30
Finally
seconds
plant.
left.
Here.
Trying to go down. Aware.
Planted.
Foss. Bullets connect on glitch. Foss with 2. What a flick. Iron.
One enemy remaining.
They need to get Foss. Silent with 1. Can't get the second, and that is a textbook round for Disorder. What is happening? Joy.
Fantastic starting round for Disorder. They know they're playing for the attack half, and they're ready for it.
Bullby's coming in for Disorder. Rifle in hand for Foss. Outlaw for Recoil, but the rest of this team doesn't look like they're wanting to buy here. Guardian Preserve. Hero Rifle for Iron. Feeling confident
Revealing
here.
area.
Recon Bolt destroyed. 4 players. They're stacked towards the A side. B side is completely open. Does Disorder read the A side stack? Sheriff in hand for Iron. What damage can be done? Recoil. Territory no one should ever be playing in. Classic. Not good for the right click. Players still outside A. Fights going down. Bullets traded. No kills yet. A minute left on the remaining on the clock. They know the stack is here. They still decide that they want to push this though. Second recon bolt destroyed. Vanilla jump picking. Dangerous territory. And spikes dropped and they're leaving. Foss! Iron with the hero sheriff. Can't do anything. And would you look at that? Foss. Brilliant precise gunplay there.
30
Vanilla.
seconds left.
Vanilla. Foss. Very low. They're gonna push A again. Recoil on top of 410. With the outlaw.
Bot coming back.
Procane. Okay, by the wall. 13 seconds left. They've got to get this spike
10
down.
seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Boss, bucket, glitch. Can't do anything. Foss with the 4K. Absolutely brilliant. Joy.
Act on my intel.
Looking a little
Give
rough
them
at the
time
start
for
there,
realization.
but the backing out and returning back to site confused TXG, unfortunately, and they had to spread back out and cover both sites. Unfortunately, they lost sight of half the players, so kind of got a little lost. That's okay. They'll get used to their playstyle.
Need a drop.
Looks like Multi's gonna go immediately for the off pick on B. Will be
Deploying
out
drone.
droned out though. They haven't seen it yet. Multi getting one on recoil. The owl drone wasn't available. Zerfa with the outlaw sits down. Multi with the operator. What a shot. A little bit of an overheat here. They need to play disciplined. All 4 players. Zerfa's keeping it across. Vanilla's aware. Vanilla with 2.
Spike down B.
Both players from Disorder on the B site. Bucket sitting in the Viper Orb. Vanilla with 3. Can they connect on the 4th? Glitch trading it out. What a beautiful round there. Round win for TXG. That's the first round in a little bit, you might say.
Yeah, 6 rounds. First round. That's pretty good. The 2 flanking B there, just covering up the backside just in case they decide to rotate with the bomb, but keep it safe.
Pushing in here. Ooh, what a kill there. Another kill. Zerfa playing with them. Glitch. The trade's out. Zerfa's all for nothing. Procane with the kill on Glitch, trying to push out of the toxin screen. Iron.
Last player
None the
standing.
wiser. Procane, and this is a flying Vanilla. Can't do anything. What a round. What even happened?
I don't know, that was ridiculous. KJ bot unfortunately gave away Vanilla in the mid there. And we still had Foss watching flank, so couldn't even get a flank in. Very unfortunate.
Absolutely.
I have the spike.
Multi with the kill on Foss. They're looking like they're wanting to push up here. Breaking the ankles of recoil Glitch. Now look at this positioning here from Silent. Already in their spawn with Vanilla. Zerfa, none the wiser. Glitch. Procane sits down Multi with the off. Not even watching. They have like genuinely switched sides of the map, and Bucket's got the plant down on the A site. Procane. Both players coming flank. Surely Procane is aware, but they're not. Both players, all players off site currently. TXG. Getting on, both players playing heaven. Vanilla low.
Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Molly goes down.
One enemy remaining.
Procane with the
Last
kill.
player
Not good for the
standing.
second. Silent. Bucket with the second kill. And that's the 8th round for Disorder. And somehow, they've brought this back.
They're doing great. The slow walk up mid, fantastic. completely avoiding any of the flankers.
Absolutely brilliant. Now, a tactical timeout called from TXG, I believe. I actually can't see, but
Yes, from
I hope I've
TXG.
got it right. I assumed so. 47 seconds left. What do you think they'll be talking about here, Joy?
They know that their usual plays aren't working, probably, so they're just probably coming up with some ideas, resetting, just trying to take it back down to the bare minimum, not do anything too complicated.
Very good point.
I'm sure some of them are joking around at the moment.
Of course, TXG. Tactical timeout over. Disorder.
Here.
Absolutely, they needed that. It's good they took that timeout. I think they really needed that. Just to stop some of the momentum. But they're going to come in here anyway.
Poison's off.
TXG pushing up.
Take flight.
Foss with the L drone invested into clearing this out. Oh, and Bucket none the wiser. Recoil. Pushing up here, Vanilla. Can the sheriff bullets connect? But the wall's gone up and they're just gonna creep back. None the wiser. Spike on A. But the stack's there. And TXG don't even need to think about B. Because they've got the flank from Vanilla. And they're gonna have to vacate the site here.
30 seconds left.
They know there's a flank due to the Killjoy turret. TXG on a bit of a half fight here. Bullets connect, but Iron!
Spike planted.
This man, Zerfa, Hunter's Fury invested, can't get anything tagged.
Welcome to my world.
Beautiful here, Viper's Pit invested, they are scared. Recoil's top 410, unaware, silent. Two players, but glitch. But that's the pit down. Can't connect, the trade's going out. Toxin screens up. Nano Swarm can't get put down. Procane taken by Vanilla and Recoil. They need to get on this bomb. Gets the first kill. And the bullets connect. Recoil. Oh my goodness gracious me. What just happened?
Hold on to that triple kill there. Unfortunately, they just didn't have enough time to get back in there.
The timeout being used by TXG, and they still could win. They need to know that they have the Thrash. They need to know they have the Viper's Pit. They need to use these key ultimates, especially with Killjoy being one off their ultimate. Pushing down mid, and you gotta think they aren't even contesting. Pushing down mid here. Going B. Viper's Pit already invested on A from Vanilla there. Absolutely brilliant. 4 players from Disorder pushing down B main. You gotta think this has to be a B push, especially with Viper's Pit invested on A, but there's still only one on B from TXG. What are they doing? Paranoia invested, glitch, down half health. Multi with the frags. Can't connect on the seconds. Zerfa just gonna walk out of the smoke. Okay. Zerfa, okay, he's just gonna walk out of a second smoke and get a kill. That's fine. Both players of TXG pushing from mid. connecting the bullets on Procaine, the lurk, not able to connect. They have to know that both players are mid here. Iron with the thrash. Bullets can't connect for Zerfa. Dizzy going up. Can't be blind. Moshed it in. Iron. Stuck to half. Both players getting tagged.
One enemy remaining.
Boss getting the kill on Iron. Wingman not down. Viper. Bullets
Fantastic.
connect. Damn. What a round.
Second round on the defender half for TXG, going well. Keeping it even across both teams. Unfortunately, needing to use 2 ults there. But that's alright.
Ooh. Silent pushing up on the A site here. 3 players, Guardian in hands. Zerfa looks like somehow they're aware to it. Multi traded out. Glitch, Procaine in an precarious situation. They're doing dances around each other, unaware. But Procaine gets the kill. Guardian in hand, Glitch can't connect. Bucket, top side, Glitch getting the kill. Hun, they find the second they can. Third, not in Glitch, but the damage is already done. 1v2 here for Vanilla. Jet knives popped. Late storm.
Spike planted.
Sheriff in hand for Procaine. Doesn't even matter. Sheriff, absolute demon. Joy.
2 kills with that sheriff, just straight in the head. Fantastic against his counterparts there with the Vandals. He's got some good shots on.
Coming into round 21 here, TXG on a half buy again with Vanilla buying the hero rifle. Not buying the hero rifle. That's fine too, just make me look stupid. Zerfa, classic in hand. No, buying a rifle. Let's make me look even more stupid. Pushing down A here from Disorder. Look at this. Vanilla is already up B main. The alarm bot hasn't even spotted it yet. Surely Vanilla's aware. You can't go back. What timing? Vanilla's just gonna run away, but on the A side, I'm gonna get 1, but Disorder looking like the winners of this round because Vanilla's on the other side of the map.
Spike planted.
With a classic, might I add. T1 Classic, will the Masters Bangkok skin give them any kind of hope of winning this round? I'm gonna be honest. What is Recoil doing there? That is obscene, and that's Disorder's 11th round, and for the first time this match, they're actually up. Oh,
See another technical timeout coming from TXG there.
TXG. I appreciate the I appreciate Joy saying that it was TXG, as I indeed cannot see what teams are putting these timeouts in. We will have a look though. What does TXG do from here? Is the big question, because they've lost a significant amount of rounds in a row, and they're getting the odd rounds, but these 3-4 rounds in a row from Disorder just chipping away at that already high score that they had, and it's just looking like they're getting overwhelmed, and the momentum is in Disorder's hands.
Absolutely. The confidence that Zephyr's pushing out of his smokes is just throwing them off completely.
Absolutely.
They just need to take the time and just... They'll get there.
I think the timeout there from TXG, because even though I wanted to go... Yeah, Vanilla's going to go for the aggressive A wall, so they're going to push A here. And they have the right read, because this order is going to push A. Or are they? Or are they not? I can't even tell. They are, indeed. They're pushing A. This order are aware of this. They're going to start to back off. Or not. They're just going to kind of sit there.
Toxin screen down.
Yeah, okay. They've got the A main space. 34 health points. Vanilla. Bucket, able to connect on multi, and that's just a failed push. And you can see Zerfa getting the kill on Iron, and that's already a 5v3 within a matter of seconds. The push isn't good. And they're going to go B here, especially with the From the Shadows invested from Zerfa. Glitch all alone on the B site. What do? Recall, trying to get the plant down. Unaware.
Spike planted.
What do you do if you're glitched in this situation? So unfortunate. 2 players from mid pushing up.
Last player standing.
Procane, good for it. Last player silent. 5 HP on A. Isn't even going to try. And is that another round for this order when they've converted after the opponent, after TXG's timeout?
So Foss keeps this gun. Oh, I mean, silent. Oh, Foss. He did not. I mean, Foss definitely did keep it.
Now, Joy, we obviously didn't expect this order at the half. We wouldn't have expected this order to be at match point first. What's happening?
Absolutely. I guess they've always been strong on attack, and they're using that to their advantage. They tried their best on defense, but they knew that they would really shine in this half.
Looking at this, TXG pushing up mid, they're wanting to stop Bucket's lurks. Unable to. Silent. Pushing in here. Up top site. Recoil. Is Recoil going to push out the smoke like Zerfa would? It's not looking like it. Baiting. TXG getting the first kill.
You should
Killjoy lockdown. Both Killjoy lockdowns invested, and they're just going to have to clear out the entirety of side. Zerfa getting 1. Not good for 2. Thrash invested, clearing out the side that already has to be clear. What is this?
Standing ahead.
Wingman going down to defuse. Iron, good for 1. Bullets aren't connecting. TXG! Finally, with a round win.
Fantastic. Viper talk screen at the end there really blocked them out of sight. They just didn't get the opportunity to push back in. Stop that defuse from Wingman.
You saw the thrash going in from Iron quite early, but could that have been a point to make sure that they stay back even after the lockdown had already gone off? Yeah,
Absolutely.
Multi in a good position here. Bullets can't connect on the Guardian. Recoil with the kill. That's exactly how they wanted to start this round. Recoil with 2. It's Recoil's round. Pushing up here. Zerfa.
Silence.
Pushing in. Kills go down.
One enemy remaining.
Recoil with a 3rd. Last coming from Orange. Is this the end? TXG Vanilla with an absolute flick and a half. All three players playing main, and with the time ticking down and nano swarms, what do you do? Sova shock dart, finishing the
shock
match.
dart.
Attackers win.
What a way to end it.
13-11 win here to the side of Disorder. And what a game. What a game that was, Joy.
Really second, but that was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The back and forth. Very interesting that Silent in that last round there used his Hunter's Fury from halfway across the map, just trying to get anything, but unfortunately failing.
Yes, we will see. We'll see the next map going on Haven. That is TXG's pick. We were ultimately surprised that TXG weren't able, like, TXG were up, even as though this was Disorder's map pick, and they brought it back, which was very, very good, especially because it was Disorder's map pick. We will now go to Haven with TXG's map pick. Can we expect different because it's TXG's map pick? Or do you think we'll see the same old loss choke right at the end? Okay, folks, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, let the players rest, let our voices rest.